Hello, hi, and welcome back. Today I am going to be showing this green eyeshadow look over here. So these are the colors right here. These are the 6 colors that I'm going to use today, and then I'm also going to add in a little bit of blush too. So if you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Maddie Wade. Here is my beauty channel. This is where I share tutorials on makeup and skincare and all the fun beauty things. So thank you for joining in with us. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. Today, I'm going to be starting with some Light Beam, which is a liquid eyeshadow. Here, let me move this, sorry. All right, so it's a liquid eyeshadow, and I'm gonna be using some green eyeshadows. So green eyeshadows, you probably think one of 2 things. One, oh my gosh, so trendy. I can't wait. I hope I like this look so I can recreate it. Or you're thinking, oh my gosh, like I hate green eyeshadows. I'm not an old lady. So one or the other. Green eyeshadows are really cute and trendy if they're used the right way. So today you can see it's not super green. I would say it's got like a little hint of green to it, but it's not super green. It's not like screaming at you, oh my gosh, it looks super green. So we're gonna start with the Light Beam liquid shadow, and the reason that I start with a liquid shadow a lot of times is just because it's gonna hold your eyeshadow on a lot better. So liquid eyeshadow, Light Beam. I'm going to use my cream color brush to blend this out. So you can see it's just a nice cream. It's a cream, so it also it's a cream color, and it's also a cream kind of liquid, so it blends really nicely too. All right, so it's a good flat layer. All right, and that was the cream color brush that I used to apply that with. Okay, so first what I'm gonna actually do is my lips are a little dry, so I'm gonna add my lipstick, and the lipstick I'm using today actually should not be called a lipstick, I don't think. It's Better Than Bare, and it is my favorite right now. Every single person needs one. It looks like hardly anything's on, but it feels like a chapstick, and it just kind of leaves with a little shine. So let me show you. There's like hardly any color at all. And then it has sunflower oil and vitamin E, so it's gonna keep your lips super moisturized. And it feels just so buttery and hydrating. So this is one of the new hydrating lipsticks. And again, this shade is Better Than Bare. It's my favorite. You can tell how much I've already used this one. I use it all the time. I had to pull it on my purse for this demo actually, because I don't demo it enough. I demo lots of like brighter colors on here, I feel like, and the kind of the fun stuff. But in my everyday life, this is the color that I am going to 8 times out of 10, I would say. So Better Than Bare lipstick, try it out. You're going to love it. And also a reminder, if you ever try anything with me or with Mary Kay and you do not love it, just let me know. They actually have a really good system where you can return and exchange your products for 100% satisfaction guarantee. All right, so I am starting with Moss today. This is the lighter green color. This is going to be kind of my transition color. This is the color that I'm getting started with. So I just put a little bit in the outer corner, and I'm kind of just blending it around, blending it out. So the Moss is this one right here. So it's that kind of more like earthy green, and then Emerald Noir is a little bit more of this like darker, I don't know, more piney green. Okay, so now that I have that kind of blended out as my first layer, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my smudge brush and I'm gonna pick up the Emerald Noir and I'm gonna layer it right in the outer corner out here. I just wanna kind of darken it up a little bit. So I'm gonna layer a little bit of the Emerald Noir in this outer corner. And then I'm gonna put a layer of Moss right next to it. So these are gonna kind of just blend together nicely. So right on the inside of where I just put that Emerald Noir is where I'm putting that Moss. So you can't really tell a difference, I don't think, on a video between the two, but in person, you can definitely tell the difference between the Emerald Noir and the Moss. Now you can take your brush, blend this out. Okay, so little circles and then windshield wiper back and forth. We really just want to blend this out right now. We're going to go back in and lighten because you can tell here how much lighter that is on the center of your eye. So it's okay right now. Okay. Nice and blend it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush. Actually, hang on, let me get a different one real quick because that one I sprayed with finishing spray. We'll get there in a second. So I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit. Actually, I just picked up Sandcastle. No, it's actually not. I want Biscotti. So I'm going to pick up Biscotti first. You can see how nice and white that is. It's not white, it's cream. But how nice and bright it is. So it really brightens up that eye area. Okay, now I'm going to take a little Sandcastle. I'm going to take the Sandcastle kind of in the middle of my eye and working that towards the inside. The reason I'm adding that Sandcastle, it's kind of an unnecessary step if you like the way that it looks with just the Biscotti. The Sandcastle, I think, is kind of a nice addition just because it's got a little bit more of that creamy look to it. So it's a little bit more sandy. Like it has a little bit more of a sand look to it. And I am going to add in gold. So I think it's kind of a nice little base for the gold. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush again. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit of the Moonstone, which is this brighter white color down here, creamy white. Put it in the inner corner. This is gonna brighten up that inner corner. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit underneath my brow bone. Okay, now, next and last, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the Emerald Noir with my crease. Oof, sorry, you hear my dog, I'm sure right now. Please excuse him. I'm taking a little bit more of that Emerald Noir and I'm just popping it right in the outer corner and again with the moss. So I like to use them together. You don't have to, you can use just one or the other. If you want it to be a little bit lighter and more natural, the moss. If you want it to be a little bit more, like a little darker, the Emerald Noir. Together, I think they make a really beautiful combination. They just kind of play off each other's colors really well. So it's just a little bit darker and a little bit lighter. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my smudge brush, pick up the Emerald Noir. I'm going to put this underneath my eye. So I'm just lining it right underneath. You can go halfway or you can go all the way. Up to you. This time I went all the way, almost all the way, not all the way. I didn't go right in the inner corner, but I did go to right about here. Okay, so now next and last, I'm going to apply the gold status. So you can see here that bright, nice and gold. So here's how we're gonna apply that. You can see I did it on this side. So I'm gonna spray my brush. So this is the all over color brush. I'm gonna spray it with some makeup finishing spray. Sorry, I dripped a little bit down, so I just wanted it all to be on the brush. So after I've sprayed it with the makeup finishing spray, I'm gonna take the wet side and I'm gonna put it in the gold status. Now, spraying it with finishing spray, one, it's going to stick so much better, especially making kind of like more of a foil look rather than just shimmered. And the finishing spray will make it stay on super well too. Okay, so I'm just dabbing, patting this right in the center of my eyelid. You can see how much more of a foil look it gives it. It's crazy. It really changes the eyeshadow. It changes it from just a shimmer and kind of like a little bit of a sparkle shimmer to a full-on foil. Okay. What do you think about that eye combination? Would you wear this eye combination? I would love to know down below. So I am going to put some mascara on here in just a second. I'm also going to put a little bit of blush on. So on this side, I have a little bit of blush. On this side, I do not. I do have both sides are contoured, like with bronzer. These are the blushes that I used. So I've got here I've got Rogue Rose right here. And then this one is Hint of Pink. So Hint of Pink is matte. There's no sparkles. Rogue Rose does have sparkles. I like to combine them. So I just kind of pat it around and then apply it right on your cheekbone. These two are very light and natural. So if you're looking for kind of more of like a light natural blush, I'm really layering this on right now to get it to show up so that you can see it. But these are definitely two of the most natural. The hint of pink is going to be the most subdued blush. So if you're like, I want to try a blush, but I don't really know where to start, and I don't really want it to show up too much, just a little bit, the hint of pink is a really good one to start with. Okay, so my eyeshadow's done, my cheeks are done. All I'm gonna do last is I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. So this is the Lash Fanaroma. I love these green eyeshadows. When I very first started kind of getting into makeup and learning how to do my makeup and learning how to apply things, I really did not like green eyeshadow. I'm gonna be really honest. It was not my thing. I like the pinks, I like the neutrals, those are just what I was drawn towards. But I do have to tell you, as I have continued to go on and use makeup a little bit longer and get a little bit more comfortable with the application process, I really do like some of these green colors. They're kind of fun to just change it up, especially during the holidays in the fall time. That's when I think greens are really pretty and really fun. So greens are especially great if you have brown eyes or hazel eyes. Green shadows will look really pretty. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab these bottom lashes. And then that's it. So this is the green look today. So again, the products that I used, we'll also put these down in the description. So if you want the products, just check down below. But I used two blushes. So we used Rogue Rose and Hint of Pink. And then I used 6 eyeshadow colors. So we had Gold Status, Moonstone, Sandcastle, Moss, Emerald Noir, and Biscotti in the cute palette. And then it's all magnetic too, which is so cool. So first you can see the mirror. I keep trying to cover it so you don't see me from like upside down, but you can see the mirror. And then these are all magnetic too, so they can just pop out and you can put them in however you want. So then if you run out of just the Moonstone and you still have your greens, I can just send you the replacement for the Moonstone. It's so much more economical, and it also, you get to keep the same palette. So then you don't have to buy the compact every single time. So kind of cool, kind of fun. And then my lipstick was Better Than Bare. So if you want to shop any of these things that I covered today, check down below and you'll be able to find my link as well, and you can shop my website. All these things are on my website. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out, and make sure you find me over on Facebook too. I have a page over there where I do weekly lives every single week, and I also have a customer group. So if you want in on my pink weekend deals, you're gonna have to join my customer group, or you can use the link down below to sign up for my email list, and that's how you will find out about my pink weekend deals as soon as they are announced. So thank you so much for tuning in with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.